here are 5 tips for getting the most from your BPM discipline. Firstly, you need to listen, both in interviews and discussions to what's being said, but also, more importantly, to the business. What are some of the key challenges or strategic drivers the organisation is facing right now, and how can you, as a BPM team, best support and address those? Secondly, there needs to be a clarity around the service that you're providing. A process model for a process model's sake is not inherently useful. It's only useful when you put it in the context of a specific service. You can create process models so that they inform your SOPs, or you can create process models to support an ERP transformation. All of these are great ways to help your organisation, and very purposeful. The third point, and very closely linked to the second point, is to make sure that your content is purposeful. There's a lot of different things you can document, but you need to make sure you're documenting what is salient and important to the service. So make sure you're capturing the right level of information and you're doing that consistently. Fourthly, and this is something I've seen a lot of organisations struggle with, is that you need to make sure that there is business ownership of the content you're creating. As a BPM team, your role is a scribe. You're enabling the organisation. But the processes themselves, that understanding of how the organisation operates, that's got to be owned by the business. The business needs to feel engaged, and they need to take responsibility for how this process works moving forwards. And finally, reuse is king. One of the biggest values of a good BPM tool is that it becomes this rich repository with information about your organisation, and then you can reuse those assets that are created. As long as there's a good, reusable top-down structure in place, you can refer back to what was done before and build on the shoulder of all those previous successful BPM projects.